Look at that. We're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the goddamn show. I'm Chuck. And we're going to play some Dungeon Crawl Classics. But first, I have a joke that I want to tell everyone. And it's appropriate enough that I can tell it on stream.
Oh, boy.
Just
that's a rarity.
That's not saying much.
I doubt
Adam,
that.
thank
honestly.
you for that sub. That is amazing. You are an amazing person, Adam. Adam, are you going to make it on Sunday? That's my question. Are you and Jen going to make it on Sunday? I guess if Mike wants to come along, Mike could come too. Anyway, I have a joke for everyone. I told it today at with a group. I guess I can't really call them coworkers because I don't work there anymore.
Ex-coworkers.
Ex-coworkers, friends, who
Previous
knows?
coworkers.
Previous coworkers, and it was mixed. It was really mixed. I think this joke is amazing. They didn't appreciate it for as good as it is. So, turn my light down a little bit. All right. 3 dudes walking out in the woods one day. They come across a lamp, and they rub the lamp, and a genie comes out. And the genie says, I'm going to give each of you 3 wishes. What is your first wish? First dude, I want to be a billionaire. Bam, bank receipt in his hand. All of a sudden, receipt shows he's got $1 billion in his account. Second dude, I want to be the richest man on earth. And bam, bank receipt in his hand, showing that he's got trillions of fucking dollars in his bank account. Third dude, ooh, I wish that my right arm would spin counterclockwise for the rest of my life. And his arm just starts spinning counterclockwise. Okay. All right, second wish goes the first dude. What's your second wish? Dude's like, okay, I wish that I had the hottest wife in the world. Like, I want a smoking hot wife. Poof, smoking hot chick hanging off his arm. They're married. Second dude, I want to be the most attractive man in the entire world. Skin clears up, hair's perfect, everything. Looks great. The hot wife gives him a wink. Third dude, I wish that for the rest of my life, that my left arm would always rotate clockwise. All of a sudden, arm starts rotating clockwise. Genie's like, all right, cool. Time for the third wish. First dude, you know, I wish that I would never get sick again. Genie's like, done. Like, he starts breathing a little easier. His knees don't hurt as much. Super healthy. Second dude, I wish that I would never age again for the rest of my life. Done. You're never going to age again. Third dude, I wish that for the rest of my life, my head would continuously nod back and forth. Genie, done. So the 3 dudes, we should meet up in a year at this spot here in the forest to see how everyone's doing. They agree. Fast forward to a year. They all meet up in the forest. First dude's like, oh yeah, I invested my money really well. I've quadrupled my fucking, the money I've got in the bank account. My wife is fucking amazing in bed. And I haven't gotten sick once. Second dude, like, yeah, I've started a bunch of charities with all my money. Your wife is awesome in bed. And, yeah, I haven't aged a day, not a gray hair, nothing. I'm doing great. Third guy, I think I fucked up, with his arms going around and his head nodding. And that's the joke.
Okay.
I liked it.
See, it's a good joke. Let's take a vote on it. John agrees with me. Joe, what do you think?
I feel like I was just listening to a Norm Macdonald joke.
You probably
You know
were.
what? Yeah, that's very accurate.
All right. So we got Joe and Jake's opinion. Dan?
You got a lap out of me, so
Good. Alex? No, fuck you, Alex. Tyler?
It's like my second favorite of your jokes.
Okay. Which is your first favorite?
The
What
one
does
about
that
horses.
even mean?
Oh, okay, cool.
Your second favorite?
His first favorite is not appropriate for the stream.
It is not.
I'm mad you have favorites.
He does. He's got them tiered.
he actually has a tier maker of Chuck's jokes.
Where does the
A tier.
where does the tree joke line up on that list?
Got his Libre Office spreadsheet open, just like, I'll just arrange this to the second one.
Oh, it's up there. It's probably like 2 or 3.
That peanut butter grandma joke just isn't hitting as hard as it used to be. That's about C2 now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna knock that one down a tier now.
John, once the stream's over and we're not live anymore, I can tell you the joke Tyler's talking
Okay.
about.
That sounds wonderful. I look
Okay.
forward to it.
Cool. All right, let's play the game. I've wasted enough time. Dungeon Crawl Classics character introductions. Joe, who the fuck are you playing?
I am playing Barley, the halfling. Yeah.
Cool. Dan,
As far as he knows, his grandma is alive.
And that's important.
that's true. Yeah.
Makes terrible cookies, though.
Yeah. Ooh, I would not want to try a cookie made with barley.
Oh,
No.
No,
Mm-mm.
Does
I
not sound
barely
like a wise
know what
decision.
barley is,
it's a grain.
so I can't really
like
imagine.
oats, just more Republican.
Goes okay in soup.
Okay.
yeah. Where was barley during January 6th? Now we're talking about it.
Barley was there. Dan, who are you
Harley's been getting
playing?
interviewed over the past several months.
Oh god.
I'm playing the Pitchfork, who's managed to live for far more sessions than I expected them ever to make it.
Are you on the 5th or the 6th?
Still on the 5th.
Okay, cool. We got some things. I dropped some tokens. You had 5th in there. You had 6th in there. Like, I think we're 5th still. So that's what I
Yeah.
dropped in.
I'm honestly surprised. So until they die, which could be tonight.
Yeah. And you are the only original. Well, you and Dart
Dart too. Yeah.
are the only original characters. Speaking of that, Alex, who the fuck are you playing?
I'm playing Dart. I sneak and thief and stuff consistently.
Super consistent. Like
I
fucking
also have
bowel
a-
movements with fiber.
Yeah, I have attack bonus of +1 because I just added that in. I don't know if that
Nice.
changes anything, but
I don't know. Very cool. Swinging down to the bottom row, Tyler.
I am playing Sven Svensson, the orphaned wizard, who somehow has lived longer than I thought he would as well.
You know, dude, playing an orphan in a DOK game is dangerous to begin with.
I know.
Yeah. All right. John.
Yeah, I'm playing Barrick, who is not an orphan.
Good.
Probably at one point had a lot of kids, but they didn't make it. That famine, sun went out, bad stuff happened.
Yeah.
But he's fine. He follows his nature goddess. He's all good.
Good.
He's fine.
Good. And Jake.
I'll be playing Mary YOLO, a retired minstrel who had 7 personalities, so I went to thieving to make a living. And then a regular-sized owl bit his face down to a personality of 6.
Oh, right.
That's heartbreaking.
forgot about that.
Okay. Joe was out last session. Is that correct, Joe?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
so
was
Dan.
traveling.
Alex, you were out last session. Is that correct?
I was out the session before that, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dan was
Okay,
out the
last
session before.
Yeah.
Dan was out the session before. Dan, I'm not
Yes.
used to you being not here.
Mhm.
Kind of rare, yeah.
It is, yeah. So let's do a recap for the audience and those of you who weren't here. You all made it to whatever the fuck the fort's name is, because I'm not opening that file right now to look up the name. You met everyone's favorite returning
Daylight,
Defenders
I
of
think.
Cobalt character. What's that, Joe?
I think it was daylight.
That sounds very right.
does.
Anyway, you met everyone's favorite reoccurring character on Defenders of Cobalt, Wreen, the wizard, the gnome wizard. And he gave you a job. You all have undertaken that job. Now, that job, so everyone's clear, is to gather all the pieces that he needs so he can build a giant pepper shaker rocket ship to fly to the sun and take care of this monster that he thinks is consuming the sun. And with that, you traveled. You took the first task underway, and his first item that he's got 6 items altogether: a pepper dispersion blade, Space Shark Chum, the Necromancer's Eternal Lounge Chair, Crystal Eye of Navigation, the Enchanted Dwarven T8 Hex Bit, and the Dragonfire Thruster Module. You all went over and managed to retrieve the Necromancer's Eternal Lounge Chair, which Wreen intends to use as his captain's chair in his rocket ship. It was really easier than I thought, because all you had to do is name drop, like, hey, this is for Wreen, so he can build a giant fucking explosion tube to shoot him to the sun, where he'll probably never return. And the Necromancer's like, fuck that dude. Please take this chair. And that's that. You met a cow named Lucifer, who was given sentience by an amulet that he ate and wanted you all to kill the farmer. You all declined, and then you put the amulet on a bunch of shit.
Well, technically myself and Dart declined.
Well, he didn't decline, just told me we were going to do it, and then stabbed him in the back the moment he turned his back.
That is true. Yeah. What remind me, what happened with that amulet?
We buried it?
Yep, we buried it, and it managed to not possess the planet.
Yeah.
So that
I think we buried it in a place that we kind of knew where if we wanted to go back for it.
We did dig it up when we were high in the ecstasy cookies from the Necromancer, and then Mariolo put it on his instrument for a bit, and then I think we buried it again.
Yeah.
And we got annoyed, and then we buried it again.
Yeah. So, audience, you can't see it, but players, I've got the map up in front of you. When we ended last session, I thought you would actually be right about where I've got the party location at. Between the Necromancer's Eternal Lounge Chair and the city. The city's in the center of the map. You're all welcome to return to the city to drop off the lounge chair. Or the numbers there, 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You're welcome to venture to any of those. If you just want to keep gathering things before you return to the city or the fort. So that's where I'm going to leave off my spiel and leave it to all of you. The fuck are you going to do now?
We have a lounge chair and our wheelbarrow. So,
I mean, is there really any more we need?
Yes.
I don't know if we want to carry it all over the countryside.
Okay.
Before some of the other things might also need the wheelbarrow.
I see. That's true. We don't have enough.
Oh, snap. Sovereign Bohemian, thank you for that sub. I know you and Jake knows you.
It's an evil mastermind. Run for it.
Oh.
Okay, so I hear correct. You're heading back to town to drop off the armchair. And then you'll be...
I think we actually might have returned it because he gave us 5 gold.
Oh, shit, he did. Yeah.
That's right.
We did 5 gold. So those of you who weren't here last session, throw 5 gold. We'll say you spend enough time. Go ahead and move yourselves back up to full health, full stats, because I don't have anything terrible in plan for you tonight. So
I'm sure not a thing.
Yeah. Okay. Where to next? 6.
See,
6.
Oh, well, I believe I heard someone say 6.
I feel like Dragonfire Thruster sounds like a good thing to go collect.
Yeah, I think that's what we were going to do next.
We had good luck with the Necromancer. Why not a dragon?
Because we have to just get the head of a dragon with the glands. That's all that's really important.
I'm sure it'll be super easy, right,
Super
guys?
duper easy. I
I'm
did
sure
not
it will
say
be
that, sovereign
just
Bohemian. Get your
as
head out of the
res-
gutter.
It's going to be just as, respectful a discourse to have with the dragon about taking its head temporarily as the necromancer.
Well, we can give it back, I'm sure.
Yeah.
All we have to do is talk its head off.
Apparently, if we just throw the Wrinkly's name around and that we're getting rid of him, that's
Oh shit! Hey Oak, how's it going?
that's sufficient leverage for most things.
If we actually go to all these places, do we want to go to 3 and then just kind of like work our way around? Like
You
3,
certainly
then
could do
6,
that.
then 5.
I mean, that would probably make
I
sense,
would
but
recommend it though.
I feel like there's
Yeah,
some compelling force urging us to go to 6.
Well, I'm pretty sure 3 is going to be the most difficult item to acquire.
Yeah.
An enchanted dwarven T8 hex bit. Dwarves are not going to part with that. That's
Not
gonna
only
be-
that, but they probably don't even know where it's at. They're going to spend weeks looking for their
Oh my
toolbox.
god, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they'll like the
Joe.
thing that we're building.
Joe, did you not hear the hint I dropped?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Just making sure.
He's wisely choosing to ignore him.
I
was gonna
appreciate
be
that,
me
but
or-
I don't.
I would do it next. We would go there next.
It was gonna be me or Joe through the bridge of the plan, so I
Yeah.
just knew how to wait.
So you guys can you can go anywhere. If I don't have it prepped, I'll just make it up like I always do. So where the fuck do you want to go?
I
I
don't
did
care.
6.
I think 6 is fine.
I like dragons.
Go. John,
Let's
roll
go.
4 and 4.
Me? All
Yes,
right.
you.
You get a 3.
Okay. You all set out from the town, heading southwards towards the location of this dragon so you can gather its head. It's an undetermined amount of time because I'm not doing math.
It's probably a wise decision.
Yeah. As you're all marching, are you doing any kind of formation or anything, or are you just all walking shoulder to shoulder? Someone
I
scouting
imagine
ahead.
it's more like loosely stumbling about.
Did
Yeah.
we want
I'm pretty
Darth
short, so I'm in the middle
to
a
scout
bit.
for us again?
That's always a good idea.
That's how we avoided that village full of naked running people.
Sounds
True.
terrifying,
I forgot
actually.
about that. Okay, so who's scouting ahead?
Not me.
I think it was you last time.
God
Dart's the
dang.
best scout we
Could
have.
be Mariolo too.
Mariolo was up there too, I think. Dan, quit fighting that cat.
I will,
Hard not to sometimes.
Yeah.
Cats
I will
eat.
hide in shadows to sneak ahead.
Roll if you're sneaking ahead, roll that shit. Roll that beautiful beam footage. 14's
Oh boy,
good.
I'll spend a luck die to add.
4 to that? Fuck. 18. Dart 10 is good. You're in the wilderness, moving along. Yeah, not a problem. You don't both do good. Mariolo, you do amazing. Dart, you don't even know where he's at most of the time. Mariolo,
Yeah.
you're going to see this first. As you're all sneaking ahead, you hear the clop, 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 clop. Something moving down the trail, the road that you're following. By the sound of it, it's very obvious. Some kind of like horse or something like that. But Mariolo, you definitely like something's off about its gait. It's not like the regular like horse, like you're like ba bump, ba bump, ba bump, ba bump. It's more like ba bump, 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 ba bump, bump, bump. And it's kind of weird sounding. What do you want to do?
I'll try and take a peek at it before heading back to warn
Sure.
the others.
You see walking down the middle of the road is a donkey.
Oh,
It looks like it's got something hanging off its back end. Cat. It's not a cat. I just saw Dan's cat.
could be a cat though.
Here, let's get that. Yeah. Gaze upon him.
That's not the same cat, Dan.
It's a different one.
Is that Bob?
Surprise. It's Bob. I don't think most of you have seen Bob yet.
Bob
Bob is
pisses on
adorable.
curtains.
He does.
What a
He
jerk.
does it every now and then.
Anyway,
it's
Jake,
fun.
what's going on?
That's fair.
I think I'll just head back to the party and inform them that there is a funny wonking donkey with something stuck on its butt.
Okay. Everyone's informed. Now what?
Perhaps it is an escape from a local birthday party.
Oh. That'd be terrible.
A failed escape, perhaps.
In the tail of a live donkey.
I want to go up and confirm if there is indeed a donkey.
You move up. Are you stealthy or are you just walking up there?
Probably just walking up there. I mean, he didn't make it sound like it was scary
Sure,
or like
yeah.
it was dangerous.
Oh,
You
I'll
walk
go
I'm
up
gonna be
there with you,
hiding
Barley.
myself.
Okay.
I'm a bit of a nature cleric.
Sure.
Take a look.
Everyone who's walking up there, you move up there. Anyone who wants to go up there, you can. You go up there and you see, yeah, there's a donkey walking down the road. And it's got a limp to it. And that's kind of the cause of this odd sound to its gait. Yeah, other than it looks like it's got some kind of injury on its leg, it seems to be in good health. But you can see there's something kind of like hanging off its tail. It looks like maybe like a sign or something like that.
I'll try to get closer and see if I can get it calmed, maybe. And
Sure.
maybe I
Give
can
me
treat the wound or
was it
something.
personality test?
Sure.
I'm running to the bathroom real quick.
Sure. Have fun. 13, you do good. You move around to the back of it, kind of calming down. You can see the sign on its back end hanging there. 2 words. Don't laugh.
Okay.
Is it just in like common?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to heal it with
Sure.
like a lay on hands or something.
Yeah. Go ahead. We're going to count this as neutral.
All right.
12. That's a single die. Yeah, you... what is your
Actually,
alignment?
same.
Same?
I'm neutral.
Shit. Same,
so
yeah.
That's 2 dice.
Yeah, you move up with your personality test. You kind of get it calmed down. You can tell this donkey has been, just trained. It's, domesticated. I don't know if there's any wild donkeys around this area, but it takes well to your hand. It even trusts you well enough to do lay on hands on its injured leg. After you do so, it kind of tests that leg out. It's feeling better. Starts kind of like walking around the path in the area, not continuing its path, but just like testing the leg out.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems to be, you can tell like like it's got like this appreciative, like it comes up to you, kind of like gives you that bump like cats do.
I'll be nice to the donkey, give it some scritches. If I've got something that it might like to nibble
Give me
on
a
or
look
whatever,
test.
Sure. Oh,
Did we just earn ourselves a donkey?
I wonder if we can pull our wheelbarrow.
no.
Yeah, you don't have anything tasty for the donkey, but it's appreciative of your affection.
All right. I'll kind of wave. Yeah, I'm like, you want to go get the others? I think this is okay. Looking at Barley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to want us dead, so sure.
Not sure what the sign's about, but
I'm probably just take it off.
Yeah, it's like a crude plank with just black paint. Don't laugh, kind of like looped around its tail, so it kind of hangs there. You give it a little, unloop. You can see the hair on its tail's a little crimped, like it's been there for a little while. After you do so, like the tail kind of moves around, does a little swat against its sides, like you see, like horses and donkeys do when they're flies. Yeah.
all right. Well, I think we have.
I'm gonna
donkey.
look at it and like kind of move around, see if it tracks me with its eyes, or if it seems to like kind of pay pretty much attention, or if it seems like really oblivious of us.
Sure, give me an
And then I
intelligence
want to
test.
ask it. Okay.
11's good. Yeah, you get up in its face, you move around. You can tell it's kind of tracking you with its head. It's got this kind of, inquisitive kind of look. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Okay, it's screaming at me right now.
But we can't see
then
it,
I
Joe,
wanna-
so it doesn't count.
I want to look at the sign. Is there anything on the back of the sign?
No.
Did someone already pull the sign off?
Yeah. Pitchfork
Okay.
did.
Okay. I want to say that out loud next to it.
What do you say?
Just don't laugh.
Doesn't respond. And he, nothing that you would, it responds exactly how you would expect a donkey to respond.
Just looks
Okay.
at
Does someone want to laugh and see if it's a bad idea?
No.
Not really.
you. Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
Maybe
Sound
we
like
make
you
the
nominate
dragon
yourself.
laugh.
Maybe we have a cool trick donkey that kicks people that laugh.
I'd be okay with that. All right.
Fine with
Continue
that.
on.
Did it look like it was outfitted to like with a saddle to carry a person or?
It was donkey, no bridle, no nothing except for that sign.
Okay.
I'll invite the donkey to come along with us, and if it doesn't, then
How are you
Okay.
inviting the donkey?
come along, donkey.
Okay. Noted. Now what?
I figure we'll call him donkey, just like Shrek.
Sure.
Donkey.
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 Okay. Do you continue your path, your journey?
Yeah.
Okay. As you continue moving along, continuing, you see the donkey's kind of trailing you a little ways. Catches up to the party, gets a little distracted, snacks on some grass that's dying on the side of the road because there's no sun. But just, chill, just follows. Joe, give me a D4.
Maybe we can find something to feed it,
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get lucky.
Dan, if you want to do that, give me a luck test.
Oh, all right, I'll do that.
2.
Sure. Yeah, Dan, actually, you start digging. You've got some, when you were at the town, you loaded up on some supplies and rations, and you got some carrots in your bag. Feed the donkey some carrots. Seems very
Sure.
appreciative, very fond. Well-trained donkey. Jake, give me an intelligence test.
Intelligence. Yeah, I will spend a luck to.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
Yeah, you do good
that'll
with
be a
that then.
12.
Yeah. As you're moving along this road, continuing towards this dragon's lair, donkey's still following along. Seems to have really taken to all of you and is just happy to trot along with you. But Jake, as you're scouting ahead in the underbrush and stuff, kind of in the distance, kind of like you get up on kind of like at the top of the hill and you can see where the road kind of cuts down through like a low valley. And you see something in the dark, kind of moving towards you. Takes you a few seconds to recognize, because you see like this dim light as you watch it for a little bit. You see that it's a man holding like a shepherd's crook and kind of hanging off the end of it's like a lantern. And there's some other things following it that kind of reflecting that light, and you kind of focus for a second and you look and you realize it's like a shepherd leading a flock of sheep very slowly on the same road you are, maybe 20-30 minutes. They'll finally be at where you currently are.
I'll go back and I'll warn people about a stranger on the road with a stick.
Shepherd man.
I mean, yeah, it's not a problem.
Do you not mention the sheep?
There's a man with a sheep and a stick.
Yeah, just a
And
Cheap stick.
Mariolo, I will say it looks like just it's hard off. It's kind of hard to tell. They're kind of far off in the distance. Maybe at least like 7 or 8 sheep. Kind of hard to get a count. Maybe even clear up to like maybe in the 20s. But you know, somewhere but 10s, 20s, somewhere in there, a number of sheep kind of like following along this dude.
All right,
Lots
everybody
of
be
sheep.
careful in case he shouts out Delta Formation.
Oh God, they only works with goats.
Okay,
no.
good.
As far as we know.
Oh yeah.
The shepherd of all, he'll just transform us all into various farm animals.
I want to look to see if there's any like metal or anything glinting on him, like he might have a weapon or like a bow or something like that. I want to see if it's
I'm gonna
armed
go with
other
an
than that.
intelligence test.
18.
18, you knock it out of the park, man. Looking at him, like you move up to where Mariolo points out, like he's got, like I said, he's got the shepherd's crook with this like lantern hanging off of it. Doesn't seem to, like, basic clothes that you would expect of a farmer, you know, sheep herder. No kind of glint like a weapon, sword hilt, no sign of anything slung over his back. Still slowly moving towards you. He's kind of mindful of the sheep, keeps checking back, making sure they're moving.
I just give like a friendly wave. Hello.
Sure. Diesel Shot, thank you for that raid. Welcome aboard. We're playing some Dead Sun. Lee, I hope you had a great game. Presume Lee was running. I think I saw Lee in the Discord mention earlier that he was doing some, what's at work? I don't remember. Yeah, so, Barrick, yeah, you wait. Eventually, you get close enough, you holler out. How's it going? The Shepherd, Alex, that's fantastic.
There we go.
Shepherd waves. Greetings,
Nice.
travelers.
Just out for a stroll with the sheep.
Oh, moving from one location to the other. It gets harder and harder in these dark times to find a place that
It
sheep
does
are free to
indeed.
graze. Go ahead and give me an intelligence test.
I'm
Ooh.
nope, not great at those.
Not great at that. Who all else would be up there with Barrick?
I think I am.
Sure, give me an intelligence test.
Weren't we all told that it's like really, really dangerous to be out?
Do you want to say that?
Oh.
Hasn't it been really dangerous to be out? 'Cause, like,
Well, let's see. You got attacked. You got shrunk, attacked by a giant mouse, some weird creature. There was a cow with an amulet. It hasn't been safe.
Per se.
mhm.
You just,
Yeah,
shepherd with a sheep.
I'd call out like, "Are you traveling alone? Like, it's pretty dangerous to be out here anymore."
I've got my crook. Anything that comes up on my sheep, I'll just give him a good whack. That'll be the end of it.
Okay.
Sounds like a solid plan.
Yeah.
I feel like this guy's like a cow in disguise or something. Like a
Oh no.
Moose for disguise.
Dart, go and give me an intelligence test. You talked. I make you roll. It's better, Dart. As you can see that Barrick and Barley are up there talking with this guy. You're kind of watching. You realize something about the sheep's movement is weird.
Oh god, they're penguins in disguise.
And then it dawns on you. There's about 15, 16 of these sheep. Fuck, these are just people crawling on hands and knees with like wool over them, wearing like shitty sheep's mask with like their arms and legs painted black, doing like ma, ma.
Is it night? It's why am I
always
asking that?
Yeah.
It's always
Yeah,
night.
That is-
I don't know why I was
it's always
asking that.
night.
I don't say anything to anybody.
Sure.
I grab one of my lantern. Or I don't know if I have a torch, but I'll
Sure.
grab
You got a
somebody's.
torch,
I'll just
not
ask
a
to borrow
problem,
it.
Man. Easy enough.
And I want to go to one of these sheep and then quickly put the flame to its face. And I'm gonna just constantly say, "Fucking talk like a person. Fucking talk like a person. Fucking talk like a person."
You move up to one of these sheep, and you do that. You kind of put the torch right in front of its face, and it like gallops off like a person on hands and knees. Bah! And all the sheep kind of like move around to avoid the danger, and the shepherd's like, "Hey, don't you be harassing my sheep. Don't be spooking them."
Doing dirt.
I don't know what's worse, like this being a herd of people pretending to be sheep to like jump us, or people that don't want to be sheep.
Maybe they want to be sheep and they just want to keep going about their day.
Yeah, don't kink shame.
I don't even know this is a kink.
Ah!
Everything's
One of
a
them
kink.
baws at you angrily and continues moving closer to the shepherd.
Hey, why are your sheep people?
People, what are you talking about? These are sheep. You can
I
tell
pull
by the
up
way
my-
they are that they're sheep.
I pull out my crossbow, put my foot on one of the sheep's feet, and say, "Do you really want to say this is a sheep?"
You move up, you step on one of the sheep's feet, and it's trying to get away from you, but you just catch this person by the toes.
Yeah, a sheep wouldn't be able to get out of this, would it?
As
I
they try to
load
move
the
forward,
crossbow.
their leg moves out from under them. They just collapse onto the ground. And as their face hits the ground, you go, like, fuck. Oh, ah.
It's a shame to let the meat go bad. If we
Whoa.
this sheep has hurt itself, I should do what's right.
The shepherd.
It
About it,
just
shepherd.
fell down.
Oh no!
give me-
It doesn't get better.
Christ. Alex, you're going to give me an agility test.
Alright.
Oh my god.
God damn.
Oh
All right,
my
I rolled
God.
the 18. You rolled the 19.
I know. So
You
horrible.
pull the crossbow, you point it at the sheep, and you're like, and the dude with the shepherd's crook turns around and just charges at you,
Aw,
wielding
damn
it over his head like he's gonna bash you in the head. You beat him on the agility test. I'm counting this as a quick round of initiative before we figure out where we're going next. Dart, this dude's running at you. You've got your foot on the foot of a sheep / human. What do you do?
The sheeple.
A sheeple.
Everyone are
Son.
sheep people.
I don't know what you're gonna do, but I'm excited to hear it.
See, the issue is
Uh
the
huh.
person has spoke, but the shepherd is acting like they're still sheep.
Uh huh.
So I know the person knows that there's still a human somewhere deep in there.
Oh shit! Hey, Christopher, how's it going, man?
So,
I gotta find this real quick. Yeah, keep talking, Alex.
I think I'm backing off. I still have my crossbow, but I'm gonna take my foot off the sheep's foot and just kind of back off and see if he still tries to attack me.
You back off, and he kind of relaxes. He's like, "That's what I thought." Also, everyone, all the RPGs. That's my good buddy Christopher. If you haven't checked it out yet, Christopher launched his new Kickstarter today for Two Old Guy Games. There's the link to the Kickstarter. Everything they've had is up for print again, up for resale, along with updated rules, arts, cool shit like that. I've been out and about today, and I've been drinking a lot, so I haven't had a chance to back it yet. But I am going to do the what is this? The full rack. Because I want to support Christopher. He makes really awesome DCC shit. Oh, and a couple he hasn't published. I didn't know that. Even better. So if you're watching,
pretty cool.
check out that link, Two Old Guy Games. Look it up on Kickstarter, and help him out because Christopher he made Ziggurat of the Megabaden, and a bunch of you have played that, and that is a badass adventure.
It's fantastic.
Anyway, Alex,
I-
continue. You
let's
back
just-
off. He relaxes. He's like, "That's right," and he goes and he checks on that sheep, Like he picks up the back leg like he's inspecting a hoof. He gives it a pat. The sheep was a ma.
Let's just.
I'm looking at you.
Can I do
I'm
like a
looking at you guys.
personality on?
Let's just move on. Just
What do you
they
got,
go
Joe?
their
Can I
way,
try
we
and-
go our.
Can I try and like read the vibe of the guy pretending to be a sheep? Is he like scared or like?
I would
You
like to
called
roll
it
a
right.
vibe
Give me a
check.
personality test. Are you sure it's not a sheep?
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah. I mean,
It's
You
it's
can't
the end of the
tell.
world. People deal with that how they deal with that. We got a
Right.
dragon to deal with.
So the thing I want to do next, I want to take our new donkey friend and lead it over to this shepherd guy, and then tell a joke.
you got two
Try and
options
get
here,
him to
Joe.
laugh.
You got two
What an
options.
opportunity to test
These
this.
three guys in the forest come upon a genie lamp.
Option one, you
Mhm.
tell us an actual joke. And if Dan laughs, it's successful. Option two, you roll me a personality with a DC of 16.
It's probably easier to tell a real joke.
Dan is
I can
your
tell the
DC.
joke. I can tell the joke that I was unprepared for today when I ordered DoorDash.
Let's hear it.
So I ordered DoorDash. The guy showed up, and he seemed like overly happy to be a DoorDash driver.
Yeah.
And he said, "Hey, did you know that scientists discovered the largest pickle?" I said, "No." He's like, "Yeah, it's a big dill."
Oh God.
You got to laugh out of Dan. You succeed. The dude laughs. And immediately,
Get a laugh.
the donkey monitor, my monitor shut off. Not my main monitor, but the stream monitor shut off. What the fuck, monitor? Spins around with the sun. It looks like it's spooked. And kicks at the dude. The donkey failed his attack roll. I got a 4. Does not beat the AC. Just kicks at him. The guy's like, what the hell? Like, you need to get your donkey under control. Like I have my sheep under control. And in a reassuring response to that statement, all the sheep, ma.
How do you get your sheep to be so obedient?
Well, sometimes you got to give them the carrot. Sometimes you got to give them the stick.
I look towards Jake's character.
Can't tell if this is like an analogy for something I don't understand, or
And in Thieves' Can, I look at him and was like, is this enough to kill him? Is this
I
enough?
really hope that's a euphemism and not an innuendo.
I was like,
Yeah, right?
I don't know if he's joking, and I don't know which one I prefer. So
I'm afraid if we kill him, the sheep will eat us.
I want to
I can't fight
sneak
that.
up to one of the sheep and try and like stealth it to the sheep that's like farthest away from him while they're talking. And I want to whisper to it, like, are you here, like, of your own will? Like, do you like this?
First off, I
Bob,
want
once
an
for yes,
agility
twice
test.
for no.
Okay.
while he's doing that, I might ask him, like, where do you find all of your sheep?
Okay. And
Well.
then the pitchfork is distracting. He's like, oh yeah, I find my sheep. Like all of these sheep are, my family farm. We've raised them since they were, ewes. And so
really
Barley,
don't like
you
that
sneak
answer.
off, you move up to one of the sheep in the back, farthest away. No one else notices. You get right up in the sheep's ear. What do you ask?
Ask, like, hey, man, like, you're not a sheep. Are you here, like, because you want to be or because, like, you have to be?
Sheep replies in a whisper. don't fuck this up for me, man. Like, he feeds us. He guards us. And like, there's only a minimal amount of really weird stuff. Like,
I'm asking because, like,
if he takes
we'll
us to a
help
cliff,
if-
like, you bet I'm jumping up on 2 feet and running away. But until that happens,
I mean, we'll let you guys be if you want to be.
yeah, just let us go, man. Quit harshing our mellow.
Okay.
End of the world. You do what you do.
Were you like this before the sun went out?
No, I was a fucking baker. My wife's in here somewhere. Like, you do what you gotta do, man.
Hey, yeah, you know what? If this ever doesn't work out, tell your other sheep friends that there's like a legit settlement, and I'll like tell them where daylight is.
Personality test.
All right.
Do you want to spend any luck
7.
on that? Like 3?
You're a halfling.
3?
You get 2 for 1.
Yeah, I'll spend 2 on that then.
You
You
say
did it.
there's a
That'll be,
legit settlement. Where? How far?
And I just
Yeah,
I don't
you give me
even know how far
information.
away it is. Yeah.
He stands up like, all right, guys, fuck this shit. There's an actual settlement like this far from us in this direction. And all of the other sheep stand up, throw their fucking wool like off of them, take the masks off, and they all just fucking walk off. And the shepherd is standing there. My sheep! What foul witchcraft have you cast upon my sheep?
I need to roll something real quick.
Go for it.
In Thieves' Cant, I'm saying, all right, let's get him.
Yeah. I assume you guys notice what's gonna happen and you're just like, all right. Because I'm sneaking silently.
Ooh, no, you're not.
Okay.
You're gonna give him a tickle.
Yeah, you don't do so great. You move off. You're all trying to attack
Hold
me.
on.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm using luck.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
How much luck am I allowed to burn?
All of it.
I'm using 8 luck then.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes.
Wants that man
Yeah.
dead.
Okay. You're hidden.
Dude,
Now
so
what?
fucking bad.
I got a question, guys, since you're really upset at us right now and all, but what if we were just jealous of all the care and attention you give your sheep and we just thought maybe you found some better sheep and you didn't realize it?
Who are you asking this to?
The shepherd.
What did you do to my sheep, though? Like, they're walking like people. This is fucked up. Fuck you guys. And your goddamn donkey and your wheelbarrow.
Do you have vision problems?
My vision is great. Dart, what is that?
That's him spending his luck.
I'm a thief. I roll D4s for my luck.
Fuck you.
Why did you spend 8 of them? God damn.
Fucking 30s. You are hidden from God himself.
I just hear a deep voice with my, hey, yo, where'd you go?
What are you doing with his hiding?
I'm going to backstab the hell out of this guy.
Give me the attack. Fucking Christ. Move this up to a D30.
Oh, man.
So let's recalibrate here. So you roll a flat D20 for your attack. Just give me a D30 there, Alex.
Oh, you want a D30?
I want a D30. You've currently got, so it's
Plus
going to be a
6.
D30 plus 6.
6.
Plus 6. Will that work out? Will you understand what I wanted?
Jeez.
You get a 31 to hit, Alex. You're going
Lord.
to deal 4 points of base damage. Counts as an auto crit. What weapon are you using?
It's my trowel.
So you didn't even roll the right damage die because trowel counts as a dagger, and when doing sneak attack damage, you have to roll a d10. So give me
I
a
didn't know
d10
that.
roll. Yeah, when you're doing sneak attack, backstab with a dagger, like there's some specific weapons.
Two weapons, basically. Dagger types and Garrett's.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who's Garrett?
He's this dude that I knew in grade school. 9
I knew a
damage.
Garrett in grade school too.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, give me your. That's a fucking critical hit, man.
No way I was letting him go.
You need to give me a d12.
It's the apocalypse, but there's still war crimes.
Yeah.
I need to find my critical hit table. Critical hits, and
And
you were
you're
on
rolling some
table
fire, Alex.
2,
Down to a 2 luck, though.
10.
Yeah.
This counts as a masterful strike. You're going to deal an additional 2d6 damage. So your base damage right now is 9. Give me another 2d6. Only 2 more, but 11 damage.
It's funny.
Only 11 damage.
So who all is talking to this guy?
I mean, I was, but I guess I'm done now.
No. You don't know this
I'm
yet.
probably the farthest one away
You
because I
are.
stuck like
Yeah.
So, Pitchfork and Barrick, you're talking to this guy, and all of a sudden
Yep.
he's like, "What did you do to me?" As this fist with a fucking trowel burst out of his chest, a la Alien style, and pulls back out. And the dude just
There's another
fucking
human inside of him.
collapses on the ground, and you see Dart behind him, like blood up to his fucking elbow.
Why?
Oh, never mind.
I don't even know if I'm right, but I know it couldn't happen anymore.
As you see the sheep people in the distance, they lean back. Thanks, guys. We'll catch you
I went
later.
back.
no
Welcome.
problem.
Y'all have fun, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad we resolved this.
Avoid the insulter, dude.
I guess grab his lantern.
Yeah, get his stuff. Take care, everybody.
He's got a shepherd's crook, which counts as a quarterstaff, and he has a lantern.
I want to take and keep one of the sheep disguises in my inventory.
I want to spit on his
There
body.
are like 14, 15, 16. I don't remember what number I said. We're going to say 12.
There's like 20.
If they're real wool, I'll take 1 or 2 as
They
well.
are. They are.
I don't know why, but I feel like we need these
Yeah.
something, so we're just putting them all in the wheelbarrow.
We'll be prepared
Yeah.
Okay.
for a day we don't want to live.
Never
I'm
know when
gonna-
you summon a sheep.
I'm just going to say 12, so that way it's 2 for each of you. 12 sheep costumes made with real wool.
I'm putting them all in the wheelbarrow. I'll write them in my.
It's a cultist
Say it's made of
sacrifice
real
disguised
wool?
as their sacrifice.
It is made
Yeah.
of real wool.
So you saying they had access to wool?
Yeah.
I have a feeling
I did the right
all
thing.
used to be actual sheep.
I did the right thing. I don't even know anymore, but I know I did the right thing.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm 100% sure you did the right thing.
I mean, I was really just talking to him until someone murdered him. So,
I'm just glad the sheep weren't crazy.
Yeah.
Ready to kill us.
Yeah.
Jake, give me a luck test.
Oh, God.
We're actually
Figured
here to
out
kill.
the-
I gotta stop opening my mouth. All right. I passed.
So your choice, Jake. Do you want another random encounter? Do you want to make it to the location of the dragon?
boy, I almost
You know,
want
I'm
a
really feeling the
encounter.
random encounter.
All right, Jake, high or low?
Low.
Another couple hours pass by. You're moving along. You have a wheelbarrow full of sheep's disguises. You've got this donkey still tagging along with you. You're up front scouting still, right?
Yeah.
Another intelligence test.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Well done. Oh, all of our fleeting luck. Oh, wait.
Yeah, all your fleeting luck is
All
gone.
none of it.
Oh, none of it.
All none of it. Yeah, Jake, you just see a just a lone dude walking down the road. You rolled really shitty there, so he's a little closer than what you would like, maybe 30, 40 feet from you. He's got like this wide-brimmed hat, and he's got this like tan long coat wrapped around him, hands in his pockets. Just walking down the road, whistling. Just some, like nonsensical tune, gently.
I think I will just stay silent and allow him to pass.
Okay, the rest of your party isn't sneaking though, so this dude's gonna walk right into him.
Yep, that's why I'm going to sneak behind this guy and make sure that I remain behind him when the encounter begins.
Fantastic. Eventually he catches up with everyone.
Hi.
Hello!
I pull out my crossbow.
Oh, hold on there, strangers. Just a wandering salesman, meaning no harm. Moving on to Fort Daylight.
Did you
Are you in
see
the market for
my-
some sheep costumes?
What do you sell?
Everyone give me an intelligence test, except for Mariolo. Whoever gets highest is going to get the information. Right now it's Dart. Ooh,
Where's
Barrick.
fucking intelligence? I don't have very much of it.
Durr.
It's all right.
a lot of 8s?
Why does it have to be Dart? Because I know how Dart's going to handle this. As this dude's moving up, you see this dude with this wide-brimmed hat, this long tan trench coat. As he's walking, seems like his arms are very short, his legs are very short, and he's got this weird kind of disjointed movement. This dude looks like he's like 7 feet tall. And as you see and you look, you realize it's 3 goblins in a trench coat. I sell anything. You don't have sneak attack here.
I like to just imagine that he had his crossbow like leveled on him the whole time, and he waited for him to speak, and then just like without moving or saying anything, just pulls.
I mean, yeah.
And there's a reason I did this. And I think it'll completely smooth over any issues.
Which one are you shooting for?
Probably the one on top, I assume.
Clearly the leader.
The brains of the operation.
Yeah. Or at least the face.
So how did you do? 20
Right
to
in the
hit,
face.
dirty 20 to hit, 5 damage. You shoot this dude in the face. As the top goblin falls backwards, dead, ripping the trench coat off, revealing one goblin walking and another goblin sitting on his shoulders. They
Oh
both
my goodness.
look utterly surprised. Just for a second. Goodman Games official, thank you for the raid. Fantastic. We're also playing Dungeon Crawl Classics. And right now, we're getting ready to fight what was 3 goblins in a trench coat. Now it's just 2 goblins
And a microphone.
and a microphone. Where it's at, everybody roll initiative.
Oh, man.
I can't. I knew that there was a chance that this was going to go sideways.
Really only
Are
a
they not
chance.
hostile?
I'm not answering that. It's too late now.
I don't think I'm in the
Pitchfork, I need an initiative.
Yeah, it didn't do the thing, so I don't know.
Am I not seeing Barley?
There we go.
Yeah, I'm
It
not
didn't
in
matter.
the
Oh, I don't have
Rolled it
your
a stick.
fucking token on the map.
Yeah, Barley's not there. The 2 goblins confused me for a second.
Joe Barley. All right, go for it.
Load you with feelings.
Bert, how's it going, man? And they just fought a sheep and a donkey. Well,
We trained the donkey.
The donkey's
Are
a
we going-
friend. The sheep were just a bunch of people running around pretending to be sheep, following a shepherd that was giving them safety. And then as soon as Barley told them, like, there's a village right over there that can help you, they all stood up and walked away like deuces. And then Dart, being Dart, just stabbed the shepherd through the back.
Wasn't so much a fight as just murder,
I feel
really.
like at some point that will be our rogues gallery, is we'll face all these various barnyard creatures that we have wronged. It's going to be Mucifer and the sheep people, and
I don't know. I don't know whether we wronged the sheep people.
This is the real 5 armies. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Mm.
Dart, as this goblin charges up to you and stabs at you with a short sword. I get a 12 to hit. Does that clear your AC?
Yeah.
2 damage.
It hurts. I'm not dead.
Next goblin is going to run up on Mariolo because you're there. No, you were sneaking up behind him,
Yeah,
weren't
you're
you?
sneaking.
I was.
I'm going to re-roll that, and whoever... Oh, it's a fumble anyway. I want to see who I'm fumbling against. This is going to be against Barrick. This goblin runs up to you, but this is the goblin that's on top as the lower goblin charges up to you. And it's like, you know, like a knight in a jousting tournament. He's trying to hit you with his sword, but he falls back and like he lands on his feet, but he like his sword goes, he's like, oh, like juggling to catch it. It's embarrassing. Barrick, it's your turn.
All right. I will. Let's have some fun. I'll cast a word of command.
Ooh.
Let's see if it works.
Ooh, 15, nice. Oh,
It
18
does.
altogether.
And I go, dance! And it becomes writ large in the sky and fire when
Okay.
I say that. So,
So this goblin needs to make a will save, or it's going to dance for 1d6 plus cleric level in rounds. He's got to clear an 18. I get a 7, so give me a d6 roll. What level are you?
I am level 2.
Okay.
Not bad.
So,
six rounds.
6 rounds. This goblin starts dancing. Okay, I'm like... Okay, I'm going to put that one. It represents breakdancing. Dart, you just shot and killed the goblin. They're fighting 3 goblins in a trench coat. Did I say that? And Dart killed the top goblin. So Dart, there's 1 goblin all up in your business.
Am I allowed to fire my crossbow at close range?
Yes. But it's going to make it more difficult, unwieldy. I don't know. I don't remember what the official
Isn't it like a
rules say.
-1 dice size or something weird
Yeah,
like
that
that?
sounds right. So yeah, you're going to roll a d18 plus...
I'm just gonna drop my crossbow and bring out the trowel. If that's all
You
right.
bring out the trowel, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to
Trust the trowel
attempt to
strikes
bonk
again.
this boy.
You get a
I'm not
7 to
bonking.
7 clear AC. It does not.
Dang.
Sven.
I'm not gonna push that.
Okay. I mean, you could if you want.
I'm dangerous close to just being out of luck.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Yeah, Sven.
I'm looking at something here. I don't want to try my luck with, or lack thereof, with any spells, so I'm just gonna smack one of these guys with my
Sure.
staff.
Yeah, you run up. Quarterstaff to the face.
Nope.
It's a wild miss. You went after the one that was dancing, and his funky dance moves just evade you. Mariolo.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to backstab the not dancing one.
Sure, yeah.
Or I'll attempt to, but anyway.
That is a hit for 7 points of damage.
Right.
You're going to give me a crit roll. What's your crit die here? You got to roll me a
D12.
D12. On crit table
Ooh.
2. That's an 11. Strike severs larynx.
Oh God.
This is fine because you kill it. So you run up and you just cut this thing's throat clean out, killing it instantly. As it falls and collapses to the ground dead.
That was a good interpretation.
I know, like, I deserve an Academy Award for that.
I forgot to roll my mercurial effect.
You roll your mercurial effect when you first learn a spell.
Oh, okay.
And then
Or
that's
no, I mean I have one. It has a roll for it. So.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. Well, this was for healing the donkey, right?
No, this would have been for the
command.
word of command.
Oh,
The
yeah.
manifest was the fire in the sky. All right, area within 20 feet darkens. It got darker when I.
It got
Uh-oh.
even darker. Because of that, now everyone is fighting blind.
Oh.
Which is only going to affect. How long does that last?
I believe it only lasts for. It actually does not say.
I'm going to say it lasts for
particular-
a round.
I don't think that's going to affect my infravision.
No,
Does
it
it
will
have
not. Barley.
All right. I'm going to go up
Mariolo,
to him.
did
and
you go? Yeah, that's right.
I
You
did.
killed one. Yes.
Yeah, he just killed one.
Yeah, Barley, you're up.
I'm going to shrink. Shrink.
15 hits, 2 points of damage. And then your second swing of 3 points of damage. You run up and you just chop this goblin to bits. They are both.
I feel like
slain.
I go up to it and I'm about to ask, like, were you guys like? I actually don't even want to.
Is it like, I'm being chopped to death? What chop noises? Pitchfork, it's your turn.
I also have bit provision.
Oh,
so
you're fine. All right, combat's over. I was just going to see if you wanted to kill one of your teammates, but
I mean, it's definitely an option. But
eventually it becomes a normal amount of darkness. And you've killed the 3 goblins in a trench coat. You have a trench
guess
coat,
we should-
a hat,
Yeah.
3
We can now
short
watch
swords,
R-rated movies.
I
and,
take all of that.
okay.
Also
they-
on them, you find 29 silver.
I don't even want the
Wow.
silver. I just want the costume.
Okay.
I'll throw it on my sheet if we want to just have it somewhere to track it.
Sure.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Or what they were trying to sell us.
Okay. Let's
Probably the
see.
short swords, right?
Dan, the
Yes.
pitchfork. I have a question for you.
I'll make up an answer.
Do you want to now arrive at the location of this dragon you have to fight, or do you want another random encounter?
Well, I gotta say, I'm enjoying the random encounters a lot tonight.
Okay.
So,
High or low?
let's go high.
Okay. If this percentile roll is high, we get another random encounter.
Oh man, I win against.
So, Mariolo, you're scouting ahead again after this terrible goblin fight, and eventually you realize that you are now approaching this dragon's den. As you're kind of like cresting this hill and looking at this valley, you can see this kind of sheer cliff face with this giant cave opening. And in front of it is this very crude like fortification / village. But the thing that's going to catch you here is that there's light, plenty of light, smoke coming off of it. And you realize that there are fires, looks like uncontrolled fires all over this crude village.
How irresponsible.
This is normal outside of dragon things, I think.
I mean,
Yeah, probably.
Could be.
This place probably burns to the ground every week.
So,
It's good
Mariolo,
fire insurance.
you have this information. I'll let you relay it to the party, and you all can decide a plan of action.
I think I'm just going to stick with the party at this point. I don't want to be caught alone
Okay.
getting burned to death by a dragon.
What?
So yeah, Mariolo, you move back. You give them this information. How do you all want to handle this?
Is Donkey still with us? I mean,
Donkey
that's
is
probably the
still
most
with you.
important question. All right, we're gonna have to make sure that Donkey survives at all costs.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't even
Mhm.
realize, I didn't put together the Shrek reference of dragon plus donkey.
Yeah,
Oh, really? Oh,
I didn't. No, I didn't.
it's funny.
Joe's disappointed in me
So
because
now
Joe
it's a
is
female
a number
dragon.
one Shrek fan.
But yeah, now we got to bring the donkey down.
Shrek is love.
Yeah, it's a
I mean,
it canonically must be a female dragon now.
Yep.
has a thing for donkeys.
So, what's the plan of
Have your
action?
golden ticket.
Are the fires keeping us from? Is there like a cave?
There is a cave. So this, imagine sheer cliff face with this big cave, like at ground level, with like this crude village built around it, and you can see this village is like the little huts are on fire. You
do we
it
hear
looks
the
like you can
sound?
still get to it. Give me an intelligence
People's
test.
breathing and crying in the distance.
Yeah, I also want to
Yeah,
listen.
whoever
for
wants to
more
listen, give me
people.
an
Creatures running
intelligence
around?
test. Pitchfork 13 is going to kill it. Well, not kill it. It's going to pass. Oh, look at that. Dart 19.
Oh gosh.
You all you bend your ears that direction and no sound, just the crackling of fire in the distance.
Hmm.
No. I guess it will make good light for us to climb the cliff face with.
Well, once again, I say cliff face because this cave is at the bottom of the cliff face. It looks like a big cave
good.
entrance. You don't even need to climb.
That's even better. I'm pretty lazy.
I understand that entirely.
I want to go up to like the nearest hut or house and just like look into it, see if the door is open,
Yeah.
see if there's anyone there.
So as you're moving down, getting closer to this village, it's a short village. Like these huts are small. Entrances maybe 4 feet up, like these doorways. But as you're getting close to it, you can see the ground is stained like splotches and splatters of red. And you see just countless slain goblins.
Oh,
Okay.
And Dart, you knocked this intelligence test out of the way, or out of the park. Got a dog hair in my mouth. I noticed it when I was taking my last sip of beer, but what I get for letting my wife have a long-haired dog. Dart.
consequences be the same.
My side note, Ashley, my wife, runs the DOK social media. Her birthday's coming up soon, so we've decided that I'm finally giving in and letting her get another dog. So we're currently eyeballing a long-haired Chihuahua at the local shelter. So
I saw a
even
picture of
more
it.
dog hair in my fucking beer. Dart, you move up and well, go ahead, Dan.
I would say it might give it a different flavor.
It might.
If you get
it might.
enough variety.
They
yeah.
do say hair of the dog, so
They do. I don't know if that's a good thing. As Dart, you're moving up and kind of looking around. You can see that these goblins have they've died of very clean, precise, powerful slashes. You're guessing a sword.
I respect whoever did this. Probably a slayer of goblins.
A goblin slayer, if you will, with his cleric sidekick.
Although I
That
don't,
should be an anime or a manga.
I don't know
Skip
any
the first
It should only
dragons.
last for one episode.
Oh, God. We both went different directions, Joe. Tyler, save us. What were you saying?
I said I don't think any dragons that I know use swords.
It's probably
True.
accurate. Give me an intelligence test.
How many dragons do you know, though?
Okay, that's
I
fair.
don't know if I
That's a
believe
good
you.
That's why I'm making
I don't
Tyler
know
give me an
any.
intelligence test.
Tyler's an 8th dragon. I don't know
Tyler,
if
you
knew
are
that.
I'm-
100% positive that dragons don't use swords.
See, I'm
I
one
wait to be
dragonborn.
proven differently.
so
Dragons with swords,
maybe
dragons with
the
swords.
dragon's already
Do we
dead.
see lots of chopped up
Like
trench coats and hats as
No.
well?
No, you don't.
Oh, this is why they were disguising themselves. They didn't want to be killed by whoever.
It's just how they live all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, don't kill us, gentlemen. We're
So,
just
yeah.
a fella in a trench coat.
Goblins are born in triplets.
You all have this information.
Entire village of goblins on trench coats.
Fire, dead goblins, unhindered access to the entrance of this dragon's cave.
Oh, sorry, goblins. Do they have anything cool?
Dan, give me a percentile.
I mean, you gotta ask. 2.
You find 2 silver coins.
Rich.
Nice.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Well done. All right. I think we should have Mariolo and Dart maybe go check out the cave first.
This is why they didn't have trench coats. They just
Well, look.
Couldn't afford it. Dart, Mariolo, give me your hide and shadows test.
I'm not
Or
doing
sneak
that.
silently, whichever one you
He's
want to
not
do.
doing that.
You don't
Not
have
doing
to.
it
I was
either.
just going off John's suggestion. What do you all want to do? That's the appropriate question. As Dart,
Hey.
look at that, and Mariolo, you easily sneak up to the entrance of this dragon's cave.
I'm curious what you're disguising yourself as.
Sheep.
As the goblin.
Oh,
It's
goblin,
goblin.
yeah.
I'm
You move up.
pretending to be a goblin.
You can see the blood splatters on the ground continue into the cave.
I put on my trench coat.
I'm gonna go over to Svensson and
Yes.
cast resist cold and heat on you.
Oh, thanks,
Ooh,
man.
that is a
I
crit.
could.
Oh, look at that.
Oh
critical
my
hit.
gosh.
Everyone,
Whoa.
take a point of fleeting luck. That
Oh.
is a 23. Cleric can protect others as well as himself. Cleric produces a sphere of resistance that emanates 10 feet from location. So we're going to count this as Sven since you were casting it on Sven. Everyone within this can resist up to 10 points of cold or heat damage per round and receive a +2 bonus to all saving throws against cold or heat. Now the only catch is you have to concentrate.
Yep.
And this can remain functioning for up to a turn. A turn is like an hour.
Oh, I
So-
forgot that's the way this game
Yeah,
works.
so like you got like an hour of this 10-foot sphere of protection following centered on
it is apparently
Sven.
cast on me itself or more. So my skin turns blue.
Okay.
That's okay. But however,
Well, I'm gonna stay close now that I know that he's immune.
in
to
two
heat.
rounds, a swarm of small biting insects is going to mill about me, biting me for 1 point of damage and causing me to suffer a -1 penalty to all saving throws, initiatives, and spell checks for 1d10 rounds.
I
So
will,
we'll stay
Those
close
are
to
gonna
it, but
be
not
very
too
resistant.
close.
Yeah,
yeah. That's a very
And they're
weird.
gonna be
stay
very
close
resistant
to me,
bugs.
but not too close.
not too
Yeah.
close. Nope.
Okay.
Well, they're just mostly on me.
Okay.
I've become Blueberry Crunch, and
That's fair.
Mm.
I want to look. Are there like?
Guess swat at
I want to
you.
look for because we know these weren't killed
Damn
by
it.
dragons. I want to look. Are there like places for people to be hiding and ambush us, like around
Give
this
me an
little
intelligence test, man.
town? 12.
12, that's good. Looking around, there are plenty of places that people could hide in ambush, but as you're kind of investigating and looking, you see that there's no people hiding in ambush.
Okay.
That's good.
Good
to know.
for us.
Now what? Y'all ready to move into this cave?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay at the back with the donkey though.
Sure.
You know,
sure,
at the back of the circle.
Sure. Who's leading this expedition? Don't make me roll it.
I'm already in the cave.
I feel
Yeah,
like
I thought Alex was up there.
Okay,
Oh,
Dart.
that works.
And then I'll be right behind him.
Sure. You all move in. Moving around, you see plenty of dead goblins. There's actually other dead monsters in here as well. You see the signs of traps. You see there's signs of this or that. All of them have been either disarmed or sprung. Dead lines everywhere. Alex, I want you to give me a D6. Three hours of exploring this dragon's dungeon. And eventually you find your way. Everything has been cleared. You find your way to the dragon's Horde room. It's this big giant chamber. You can see there's torches on the wall. You see there's a few glints of gold on the ground, but lying in the center is the headless corpse of a dragon.
No, donkey, don't look.
As you're kind of looking, you can see that there is actually a note, a letter pinned to the side of this dragon's corpse with a dagger.
I'm gonna look at the letter. I'm not taking it off there, but I'm gonna
Sure,
look
sure,
at the
sure,
letter
sure.
first.
Alex, I'm going to show this to you.
Just don't laugh.
And I want you to read this to the party.
I think it's too late for Donkey's Kiss of True Love to save the dragon.
Damn.
Maybe
There's still a head
God.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Why the fuck?
Go ahead and
Why am I
read it,
the
Alex.
All right. Let it be known to all who witness! Exclamation. The great dragon, Kim Jong-un, was slain by the mighty warrior, Seth Rogen, son of Mark Rogen, first of his name and knighted warrior from the city of Vancouver. The head of the dragon will be stuffed and mounted at the tavern found in Vancouver called Pineapple Party. Let the story of Seth Rogen be known to all who witness the remains of this mighty and evil beast. Signed, James Franco.
We are never going there.
We have to. We need the head.
We don't need it. It's fine.
There's got to be some other way to do this.
I wasn't aware that James Franco and Seth Rogen were in this. I'm okay with the apocalypse now. Like,
I mean, okay, we could.
This world's sick.
Maybe
I think we
Wrinklies
deserved it.
can make use of the back end of the dragon, and it's just not quite the same propulsion.
And those of you besides Pitchfork would actually know that Vancouver is not it's not a far ways off from here. Maybe like a day's travel.
I imagine you could light its farts and it'd be fine, right?
Didn't
What
say
did we
where the
need
fire
this
had to
for?
come from.
What's wrong with Vancouver?
It was not Vancouver. It's the principle of the thing.
Yeah, they have affordable healthcare. Who do they think they are?
They speak French.
What the fuck? Weed's legalized? Fucking weird. And psychedelics.
Ooh.
All right. Well,
Fucking
I'm gonna
hate the
go
French.
to
You go to
Donkey. We're gonna go.
I'm gonna look at plane. I'm gonna look at plane tickets. I'm gonna be muted for real quick.
Meet you there.
There.
Expedia.
Also, go ahead and give me a D20 roll.
Oh, that's not a D20. That's a D16. But now it's a D20.
Oh my god.
Scouring the floor, though, you all do find 19 gold.
Wow.
Nice.
Nice.
So sorry, Donkey.
That was going to be my next question.
Yeah.
So what was? Because I don't think I was here when he described why we needed these parts. So he's very specific.
The
on,
dragon head is the primary thrust component for Wrinklies' rocket. Without it, it doesn't go anywhere.
Okay.
Presumably.
I vote we bring it to Bud anyways, just in case. Maybe he's willing to compromise.
The butt's pretty big.
Pitchfork,
I don't
give me an intelligence
both just to be
test.
safe.
Oh no.
They took the butt too.
I could see this going either way.
Give me a Constitution save.
Oh,
is it
no.
Constitution? Give me a Fortitude save. My bad. You start cutting in
Maybe I changed my mind.
to the sphincter of the dragon, and all of a sudden you are coated. Just like you do it wrong, and like just dragon shit spews out. You are gonna take 1 point of stamina damage.
Oh man.
As you
All right.
all look, and you see that now Pitchfork is covered with steaming dragon shit.
I kind of thought this would all be gone already.
Dragons have even in death, remarkable sphincter control.
Dragons have
Has
2 glands.
Scales on it. I want to try and get as many scales off of its body as I can.
Give me an
Dragons have
intelligence
2.
test. No, intelligence
skin
doesn't
it?
fit here. I want a strength test from you.
Okay.
Probably a
Can I
more
help him out?
valuable target.
Go ahead and give me a D12.
I'm
roll
going to
with that.
burn 1 luck to make that a 20.
Okay, with that D12, that's going to kick up to a... I'm going to kick that up to a D14. I'm sorry, D16.
Okay.
ooh, it takes you some struggle. But you pull off 2 red dragon scales.
Okay.
Now, these things are like dinner plate sized. They're big.
Mm-hmm.
You get 2 of them.
Probably all I would want to be able to carry anyway,
Yeah.
so that's not bad. Sweet.
Okay. Now what?
We have to go to Vancouver to this
Go
pineapple
throw
place.
myself into the fire outside.
Seems
It'll be
we'll have to
fine.
kill Seth Rogen and James Franco.
We've been murdering people this whole time. I don't think this is going to be an issue.
Yeah, probably not. Will anyone really miss James Franco?
No.
I don't even know him.
Especially
These
on
must be
brother
alternate
sexual assault
version,
allegations.
Whoever came through here is incredibly competent, so this must be alternate versions of Seth Rogen and
It
James
is.
Franco.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very well said.
fair.
So maybe I won't hate meeting them.
Okay. Day's travel if you're going to go there. You camp out for the night. You're camping out in the wilderness. Everyone can recover 1 hit point and 1 point of damage per stat, except for luck, unless you are a class that gets luck recovery.
Anybody down more than the 1 hit point that we'll get that wants me to do some healing?
No, I don't think we've had any danger really.
I think
Alex is the
I've-
one that took some.
I've taken damage and I'm 1 away, I believe. Yeah,
All right.
because I took
You
2
won't-
damage.
You want to lay on hands, or are you good?
It's just up to you. It's whatever you.
I
if
mean,
you feel like
Give it
you
a
spare
shot.
the magic.
Let's see if I can anger my god.
You refresh your spell slots and stuff after you
Ooh,
nap.
nice.
So
Alignments. John, you are what?
Neutral.
Alex, you
So-
are what?
Chaotic.
two
So
dice.
that is adjacent. So Alex, you get to heal 2 hit die.
Well, yeah.
I gotta
I'm
say, I
just-
feel like neutral is the best class to pick as a cleric.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely.
yeah, I'm full health now.
Okay. You all rest up for the night. You find a place to kind of camp out, not in threat of fire in the Goblin Village. Question as you set out after your rest, Mariolo, are you scouting ahead still?
Yes.
Okay. Mariolo, you're gonna notice
Hiding
this.
shadows.
Ooh,
Spend a
10
lot
is
to-
good. Your wooded kind of area, yeah.
13.
13's fantastic for this. As you're moving ahead, eventually along the road, you're like halfway there. You hear off in the side of the road, somewhere in like the brush, like the woods, sound of like a child crying.
Uh-oh.
I'll attempt to approach to investigate, but if I get, I'll try to investigate.
Are you alerting the rest of the party? Dart, I presume you're kind of following behind.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Give me an intelligence test. This is going to be Mariolo.
Ooh, I am spending 3 luck.
Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
What is that? That takes that 4 to a 10.
Or 10, yeah.
Okay, 10 is
Nice.
good. Takes you about an hour to track the sound down. Like echoes are weird and everything. And eventually you come to a clearing. As you see sitting in the middle of this clearing, you kind of move up to it. You can see that there's a kid kind of crying. Back is to you.
I don't see anything on this screen.
It
says, like, I don't have a token or something.
Now you should see something.
Oh. Oh no.
I get out my crossbow.
Once again, for everyone in chat who has not joined the Defenders of Cobalt Discord, as these images kind of come up in the game, I'm putting them in the DOK episode discussion. The DOK Discord is also the home of Adventures in Lollygagging and Grim and Perilous Plays. a lot of reasons to join our Discord. You should do it if you haven't yet. But yeah, you see this kid crying back towards you, sitting in the middle of the forest.
I'll look to Dart and I will nod, and then I will attempt to approach this crying child.
What did you get with your hide in shadows? A 10? Okay, yeah, 10 is good. You're in forest, that's plenty.
It was 13 total.
That was for your intelligence test, right? Oh, no. You spent a luck on that. 13, but even better. You easily sneak up. The kid's unaware of you, so you can hear crying. You can see shoulders kind of heaving with the sobs.
Do I need to sneak silently also?
Yes. Oh, fucking knock it out of the park.
Okay.
23, yeah. You two move up behind this kid. What do you do?
I will call out to the child. Hello, kid. Are you all right?
Crying continues. You can see the head kind of like quarter turns back. The crying continues.
Oh, I've seen this movie.
Don't worry, kid. I am Mariolo, the famed bard. I can play a song for you.
This is classic Predators, but Dart wouldn't know that.
Okay. Do you start playing?
Sure.
Personality test.
Oh, God. I can't
Reflex
see the
save.
strings. Hold on a second.
Gotta reach in your loot.
Dart is just ready
silly.
to attack
For
this
that,
kid.
waiting luck.
You break your string like instantly.
Mariolo, reflex save.
Oh, of course. Ooh. Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. 9's not terrible. It means that I'm just going against AC.
Well,
As all of a sudden,
it's 9 plus 2, so 11.
okay, 11's still good, still against AC. Out of the ground erupts this giant creature, yellow skin,
Yo.
giant mouth full of sharp dagger, sword-like teeth, really. And this appendage that erupts from its forehead is attached to this kid, still in that setting position, still crying.
Lovely.
Ooh, I only got an 11. That probably doesn't clear, does it?
It matches it. So
Ooh, that's a hit for 8 points of damage as this thing erupts out of the ground and takes a bite out of you. Imagine this like giant terrestrial like anglerfish, but instead of the little worm thing on the end of its angle, it's a child kind of like mannequin thing.
That's not terrifying.
That's why I gave you all of those really fun, easy encounters earlier to lull you into a sense of safety.
Yeah, I wanted more of those.
So here's what I'm going to say. Mariolo and this creature. No, I'm sorry. Mariolo and Dart snuck up. Everyone roll initiative, but this first round of combat is only going to be Dart, Mariolo, and this creature.
I rolled a 2 again.
Ugh. Pitchfork, you got
That's
tragically
2
low.
times tonight.
I need
I got a 3.
I'll be right back.
Dart and Sven. Sure thing.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. So yeah, first round of combat. Dart, you're up. As this giant thing erupts from the ground and tries to take this huge bite out of Mariolo.
And I switch to my trial and try to backstab this thing.
What's the rules on backstab? You got to have an ally in combat with it to trigger that?
Or I have to be sneaky sneak.
You are still sneaky sneak, so go for it, man.
I just wasn't sure if I need to do anything with my crossbow since I had it out first.
I always allow if you want to switch weapons at the start of your turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna trowel and backstab.
Sure, give me that attack roll.
Whoop. I need to change the damage on that at some point.
14 does hit, so yeah, you're gonna give me a D10 for damage, and that does count as a critical hit. So give me that D10. 9 points of damage, very nice. Roll me a D12. And this is on crit table 2. 9. 9 is going to be... Foe stumbles over own limbs, falls prone. You get to make another attack. You do get to make this other attack. You do not get your backstab on this.
Yeah, I assume it's just normal.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, yeah. And
Oh my
especially since it was
God.
prone, that reduced its AC. 3 points of base damage. Fuck. God damn, Alex. Make another attack.
Stab the hell out of it.
And
Oh,
there's where it
There we go.
balances out.
Oh,
So you all
no.
just gained a point of fleeting luck, and you all just lost all of your fleeting luck. Alex,
Mhm.
you trip and fall, wasting this action, and you are now prone. And you must use your next action to stand up. Mariolo, it is your turn.
I'm gonna stab it and hopefully
This
finish
thing-
it off. Maybe.
Is prone, so I'm going to adjust its AC to reflect that. Ooh,
Oh, yeah,
critical
baby.
hit. Everyone take a point of fleeting luck.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You rolled a 10 on your crit, and that is crit table 2. Let me see what 10 does. It didn't matter. Masterful Strike, you get to inflict an additional 2d6 damage. So base damage 2, give me another 2d6.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Fucking
12
dead.
damage. You're going to make me fucking do math? I'm not going to do it in my head, so I'm going to get my calculator loaded. Because fuck math and the horse it rode in on. Oh, wow. That's a good hit, man. All right. It's still up, but that's impressive. The creature, it is now its turn. It stands up. And then you're both right up in melee range. I'm going to roll a d4. 1 to 2 is Dart. 3 to 4 is Mariolo. 3 is
balls.
Mariolo. So Mariolo, it is going to try and chomp the fuck out of you. Oh god.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
no.
Mariolo.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh
6
no.
base damage.
Oh no.
Another 3. You take 9 points of damage as this thing just bites the crap out of you. Right in your head.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Mariolo?
Oh, I'm down.
Oh.
Okay. We are now starting the new round of initiative. All of you now close in. Barrick, it is your turn.
I'm gonna close in, or I'm gonna move up to Mariolo and see if I can roll him.
You can't roll until it's safe.
Okay.
So
All right.
you
never
could
mind.
run up and do lay on hands.
Oh, sure. I'll absolutely do that.
Yeah. 14. Mariolo, what's your alignment?
Lawful.
Lawful, so that's
dice.
adjacent, 2 dice. So Mariolo, you get to recover 2 hit die. You are on the ground. You have some HP back. Nice, 7 hit points. Dart, it is your turn. You just saw Mariolo get murked, and then your cleric run in and control Z that shit. No, 5 doesn't hit.
What does it take for me to attack twice?
Are you a thief?
Yeah. Am I even capable of that? I don't think I am.
Not until
thief-
later, I don't think.
Yeah.
If you scroll down on
Unless
the
you're
thief table,
two-weapon
once you hit
fighting,
level
right?
6, you get your second attack.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm
Halflings
just
are the only
leaving it at
ones
that.
that get second attacks.
Oh, okay.
Right from that
Mhm.
gate. Sven.
All right. This thing is fucking creepy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try and burn its
Agreed.
soul.
Agreed.
I'm gonna reach out and touch it with my burning hands.
Sure. Oh, wow. We're doing a spell.
Nope, I'm not.
8 lost failure. You do not.
All right. Well, I tried, guys.
You did. Mariolo, you are on the ground, but you are healed.
I will stand up and stab.
You stand up and you stab. Go ahead and give me that attack roll. Critical fucking hit.
Nice.
2
God.
points of damage and 4 on the crit table. Jake, why is it not? Oh, Jake, on your character sheet, if you want to change your crit table, you've got 2 written in. Put capital I,
Gotcha.
and it will start populating that. So 4 on that. Blow to chest, staggers foe. You can immediately make a free attack. Wow, fucking rogues got so many free attacks.
Yeah.
That
I'm
misses.
gonna spend both of my fleeting luck
Okay.
and an additional luck. So,
All right, so you're spending 3 luck. Roll your dice on that. That's 3d4.
then I'll bring
7
that up to a 14.
plus 7 is a 14. That does count as a hit for 4 points of damage. This thing is still up, but your connect hits, and this thing is looking rough. Barley, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna run in and try and whack him twice.
That's what Alex's neighbor said.
Oh,
Sadly.
16 hits for 1 point of damage, and 9 is a miss. So you inflict
Okay.
1 point of damage.
How far away is a 9? Is a 9? Would a 13 hit?
13 would hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn my 2 fleeting luck.
Okay, you burn your 2 fleeting luck, inflicting 1 point of damage. This thing is still up, but every little
So-
bit helps. Everyone is
2
now
damage.
in melee minus the pitchfork. No. Well, Barrick, you ran up and you did healing hands. Everyone is in melee.
Well, I haven't made it in yet.
Everyone is in melee. That's what I meant. Everyone is in melee except for the pitchfork.
Okay. All right.
4, 5. I'm going to roll a d5. So 1 is Barrick. 2 is, fucking Christ, Barley. 3 is Dart. 4 is Finn. 5 is Mariolo.
This is how the pitchfork survives another night. Bad initiative roll.
That is 1, 2, 3. Dart. This thing bites you. It just has the 1 action die. A bite of, I swing 12 for 9 damage. Does that hit?
It does. Isn't there like a dodge function? I keep forgetting about
Not
it.
in this.
Okay.
So thief. Yeah, not for thief. You take 9 damage.
ooh.
Dart is down. Pitchfork, you're up. You just saw this thing take this huge bite out of Dart. Dart collapses.
Donkey, don't look.
Yeah.
I had pitchfork him.
Pitchfork away. You run up, you stab an 11 is a miss. If you want to luck that up, you got to give me at least 2 points.
Damn.
I'll
Decided-
give him 1 luck for it.
Oh, that's right, because you can spend luck for other people, and
Yep.
that means
And
that
it
that
counts as
moves
2.
up to a 13. Pitchfork,
Nice.
you deliver lethal blow. You run up in this thing's giant fanged maw, and you just bury your pitchfork into the roof of its mouth.
Revenge.
It twitches, it dies, you pull your pitchfork out. Dart is lying on the ground dead, or
Can I
presumably dead.
do lay on hands?
I recommend you do that first.
Yeah.
I mean, we can roll the body. No, because if that fails, you can't lay hands on.
Oh no.
Failure. All right.
Yep.
Is someone going to roll the
No.
body?
Yep.
Nah,
Good luck, Dart.
just leave it there.
Dart, give me a luck test.
Yes.
Oh man.
Dart.
Oh, he
Oh.
burnt all his luck too. He's
Yeah.
fucked.
Oh no.
Mhm.
Alex.
Oh,
Dart
Yeah, right
is
on.
dead.
Yeah, but you.
Okay, who's your next character going to be, Alex?
Let's look.
Bored.
I see Elian and Onavir the Fourth.
Probably Alien.
Okay.
Elion, I should say.
So I'll tell you what, we are 12 minutes out with a character dead at this. You all slay this creature, get back on the road, and we are going to pick up next session with you all arriving in Vancouver.
I kind of want to take, it sounds awful, the angler bit, and maybe we can use it to trade for the dragon head. Yeah, keep the stock on it, and we take it to trade.
Jesus.
Note in your character sheet that you have an angler bit in the shape of a child.
Sound like a Muppet.
Okay. Shit, I think, like I said, well, we're almost 11 minutes out. Let's wrap it here. Next session, we'll get Alex's new character introduced. You're all going to be in Vancouver trying to figure out this shit with Seth Rogen and James Franco. I don't even have an excuse for how I come up with this shit. I really don't. Someone should. I'm not taking enough medication or something. I don't know. I've got problems. So let's wrap this shit up. The majority of us all represent Defenders of Cobalt. Today is Friday, so tomorrow we've got ourselves a doubleheader at 1 p.m. Central. We're going to be running Fallout 2D20. You can check Dan and I, and that is going to be at 1 p.m. Central over on Grim and Perilous Plays. Tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Central, Goodman Games is at a Buddhist for the session, so we're going to be playing some old school essentials. Joe's going to be there.
Ooh.
Dan's going to be there. Jake's going to be there. We're going to be running the Hyperborea. I don't want to say the. I want to say a Hyperborea 2nd edition adventure using old school essentials. Nothing on Sunday. Monday. What is this, Joe? This isn't.
No.
Okay. So I'll be over on Twitch.
This Monday was Holler.
Yeah, I'll be over on twitch.tv/thelollygaggers for some. I don't remember the name of that game. John, you remember the name of that game?
Which game? Thunder Rift?
No, it's over on Jeff's channel. Not Holler. Not Weird Frontiers.
Deadlands.
Deadlands. That's it. Wednesday on Defenders of Cobalt at 9 p.m. We're going to be doing probably our finale of Thunder Rift, Weird Frontiers. John's there, Dan's there, and after that we're going to be kicking up an Aliens campaign. Next Friday, we'll be back here figuring out what the fuck's going on with Vancouver. That's all I've got. John, you got anything happening? I know you had to miss your previous
it'll be a couple of weeks. October 20th is when we'll get to do Savage Rifts again. So
make sure you're all following Slices and Dices. Hit that notification button so you can pick up when John is running that. That's all I fucking got. Anyone have anything else they want to throw out there? No?
Don't dress as sheep.
So until we see you next time, don't dress as sheep.
Don't buy sexual favors from your neighbors.
Home. And I don't know. Don't wish for one arm to be going clockwise, the other counterclockwise, and your head to be nodding for the rest of your life. That is just a bad deal. So, fucking deuces. We'll catch you all later.